In the daylight hours, fortresses of the 8th United States Air Corps set off to light the fires in Germany and occupied Europe. Fires which will be stoked by the heavy bombers of the RAF by night. The reciprocal Allied plan which forms the basis of the round-the-clock air offensive. We are over much-bombed Hamm during a recent raid. Target number 1 in a series of revealing pictures taken by newsreel cameramen flying on operations. The nerve centers of Western Germany suffer severe blows during these high-precision attacks. Down below you see Wilhelmshaven. A shell burst just below the camera hatch partly blew off one of the doors of the hatch, but the veteran newsreel man got his pictures just the same. Now study a still photograph of Vegesack, an important shipbuilding center near Bremen. Here's the target, a power plant and U-boat construction yard. It was 42 degrees below zero on this trip, which took unescorted fortresses and liberators on their deepest penetration into Germany to date. Through large gaps in the clouds, the bomb aimers pick out their target. As the bombs are released, we're going to show you the arrow-pointed path of some heavyweights going down. The Vegesack raid has been officially described as one of the largest, heaviest, and most effective American attacks carried out. The end of a record-making and highly successful expedition. Planes of the squadrons which took part show their scars. Several fortresses made amazing homecomings considering the condition they were in. All the more credit to the flying abilities of their pilots and the standard of construction of their aircraft. Stories of success are best told by the men who make them.
How would you estimate the results? Were they fair, poor, good?
Well, there was a break in the clouds right over the target, and I saw some of the bombs hit, and they seemed to be very good.
What effect do you think the weather had on your bombing?
Well, for one thing, we could see the target clearly. We came in from the IP, and we could observe the target a long time before we got to it.
How many bursts you let them have?
Oh, about 5.
5. What happened to them?
Well, it just went spinning down.
One of the slow spins, didn't
He turned off and went under the tail.
Anybody confirm that?
Tail gunner could see that very plainly.
One more day in the busy life of the 8th Air Corps. Over the billowing cloud banks to Rouen, 80 miles northwest of Paris. The spot which is receiving attention at the moment is the railway yards, a network of lines and a key point in the German-controlled French railways. The bombers leave Rouen not as they found it. The transport by rail of Nazi supplies and stolen property has been halted. In other words, there's a row on the line.